Wait, where did all my money go? Yeah, I've been there too. Month after month, I'd get my salary, spend on random stuff, a little here, a little there. And before I knew it, my account was almost empty. No savings, no plan, just regret. But then, one day, something finally clicked. I realized I couldn't keep living like this. I had to take control of my money before my money kept controlling me. That's when I discovered 7 insanely simple budget tricks. And trust me, these aren't those boring stop drinking coffee kind of tips. Nope. I still enjoy my morning chai, my weekend biryani, and my late-night Netflix binges. And yet, I saved 50,000 rupees in just 1 year. Today, I'm going to share all 7 tricks with you. But make sure you watch till the end, because trick number 7, most people completely ignore it. And that's where the real money magic happens. Ready? Let's go. The ordinary world and the struggle. Like most of us, I always believed budgeting meant one thing: pain. No fun, no shopping, no weekend outings, no little joys. I thought budgeting meant living like a monk, sitting at home, eating plain food, and saying no to everything. Honestly, I was that person who always said, "I'll just save whatever's left at the end of the month." Spoiler alert, there was never anything left. My salary would arrive like a hero at the beginning of the month, and then, slowly but surely, it would vanish. Swiggy orders here, a quick Amazon deal there, weekend plans with friends, one random EMI, and before I knew it, poof, gone. The worst part? The regret. Every month, like clockwork, my friends would talk about investments, stocks, and mutual funds. One colleague even bought the latest iPhone, casually, and I'd sit there refreshing my bank balance like it was going to magically grow on its own. Ever done that? You keep refreshing, hoping maybe some hidden money appears. Yeah, it doesn't. And honestly, it feels horrible. But then came my wake-up slap. I was watching a random video online, and one simple line hit me like a punch. You don't get rich by earning more. You get rich by keeping more. That one sentence stayed with me. Because I realized saving isn't about earning more. It's not about waiting for the next big raise or a better job. It's about building simple systems. Systems that quietly stop your money from disappearing month after month. And that's when everything changed for me. The transformation begins. All right, here's trick number 1, something I call the reverse budget. See, most people do it the usual way. Income minus expenses equals savings. Basically, they spend first on food, clothes, Swiggy, weekend plans, and then try to save whatever is left at the end. But here's the problem. There's never anything left. So I flipped it. I said, income minus savings equals expenses. The first thing I did every month, before paying any bill or buying anything, was to automatically transfer 4,000 rupees into my savings account. Like, the moment my salary hit, the transfer happened. I made sure I never even saw that money sitting in my spending account. Out of sight, out of mind. And here's the fun part. When you feel a little broke, you naturally spend less. You start making better choices without even thinking too hard. It's just simple psychology, but it works like magic. The first small win. All right, here's trick number 2, the 24-hour rule. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You see something online, there's a big flash sale or limited time offer, and before you even think, you've hit buy now. And later you're like, why did I even buy this? I didn't need it. Yep, I did this all the time. FOMO deals, lightning sales, fake countdown timers, they get us every single time. So I changed one small habit. Every time I wanted to buy something online, I would add it to my cart. But then I'd wait 24 hours before actually buying it. Most of the time, I'm talking 80%. After 24 hours, I didn't even want it anymore. That small pause saved me a lot of money. Quick question for you. How many items are sitting in your Amazon cart right now? Exactly. The 24-hour rule works like magic because it kills those impulse buys before they happen. The deeper realization. Now let's talk about trick number 3. Budget categories that actually make sense. You see, earlier, I used to just spend money as it came. No plan, no control, just random spending here and there. But then I found a super simple system. I divided my income into just 3 categories. 1. Needs. 50% of my income. This covered my rent, groceries, bills, all the must-have essentials. 2. Wants. 30%. This was for fun stuff, like eating out, shopping, weekend trips, and those little treats that keep life enjoyable. 3. Goals. 20%. This went straight into savings, investments, or paying off any debts. Suddenly, every single rupee had a job. No more mindless spending. It was like giving my money a map, clear directions on where to go. And guess what? Once I had this system, the money stress just disappeared. I didn't feel guilty spending on fun because I knew my savings and essentials were already covered. Hey, if you're finding this helpful so far, do me a small favor. Hit that subscribe button right now. Why? Because I keep sharing these simple money tricks that I wish someone had told me when I was 22. Trust me, knowing this stuff early can save you years of regret and a lot of wasted money. And when you subscribe, you'll always be one step ahead, learning how to manage your money smarter, faster, and with less stress. All right, now let's move on to the big ones. All right, here's trick number 4, the leak hunt. You know what's scarier than those big one-time expenses? It's the small daily money leaks, the ones you don't even notice, that slowly sink your financial ship. Let me give you a few examples. That daily coffee? 120 rupees doesn't feel like much, but 120 rupees every day for 25 days? That's 3,000 rupees gone. Weekend movies? 500 rupees for tickets and snacks seems fine, but do that every weekend? That's 2,000 rupees a month. Then there are all those sneaky subscriptions, apps, streaming services, gym memberships you barely use. That's another 1,500 rupees easily. So one month, I decided to track every little expense. I wrote them all down, no matter how small. By the end of the month, when I added everything up, boom, I found 6,500 rupees worth of leaks. Plugging those leaks didn't mean I had to give up everything. I just became more intentional, cutting what I didn't really need and still enjoying what mattered. Those small changes made a huge difference in my savings. The fear of regret. Now here's trick number 5, the future self-check. Every time I think about making a big purchase, I pause and ask myself one simple question. Will future me thank present me for this? For example, buying a new iPad feels exciting right now. But what if I took that same money and invested it in an index fund? The iPad might make me happy for 3 or 4 months, but 5 years down the line, that investment could grow and help me live stress-free. You see, the fear of regret works both ways. Either you regret wasting your money today, or you regret missing out on wealth that could have grown over time. And trust me, future you is watching. You might be thinking, but what if I've already wasted so much? What if I'm too late? Well, that's exactly where trick number 6 completely changed the game for me. The major breakthrough here's trick number 6. Start ugly, but start early. For the longest time, I kept telling myself, I'll start saving once I earn more. But here's the truth. You always feel like you need to earn more. There's never a perfect time. There's always some expense waiting. So one day, I just said, forget perfect. Let me start ugly. I began investing just 500 rupees a month into mutual funds. Honestly, it felt tiny, almost useless. Like, what difference will 500 rupees make? But after 1 year, even with market ups and downs, I had 6,300 rupees sitting there. It wasn't life-changing money, but it did something way more powerful. It built my habit muscle. That small start gave me confidence. It made investing feel normal. And the earlier you build that habit, the less regret you'll feel when you're 35, 40, or 50. Because remember, compound interest doesn't care how small you start. It just needs you to start. The secret weapon. All right, now comes trick number 7, the money date rule. Every Sunday, I sit down for just 15 minutes. I call it my money date. I open my budget app, I quickly review my expenses for the week, and then I ask myself one simple question. Did I actually spend on what truly mattered this week? This tiny weekly habit keeps me on track. No big surprises, no huge regrets at the end of the month. If I see small leaks or overspending, I can fix them right away, before they turn into big disasters. Because let's be honest, most people create a budget once, and then completely forget about it. That's where they fail. But by checking in every week, I stay fully aware of where my money is going. Consistent awareness equals consistent growth. Don't ignore your money. Make your money your weekly friend. It only takes 15 minutes, but it can save you from months of regret. After 12 months of using these simple tricks, I saved 50,000 rupees. No crazy sacrifices. I didn't have to give up my weekend biryani, my coffee, or my Netflix nights. I still enjoyed my life. The only difference? I became intentional. Every rupee I spent had a purpose. I wasn't just spending blindly anymore. And you know what felt even better than seeing that 50,000 rupees? Seeing my emergency fund grow. Knowing that if something unexpected happened, like a medical bill or urgent expense, I was ready. I also watched my small investments slowly start compounding. Even tiny amounts were starting to grow quietly in the background. But most importantly, zero financial stress. No more panicking at the end of the month. No more refreshing my bank balance in fear. That peace of mind? Honestly, it's priceless. But here's the crazy part I learned, even after using all these tricks. There's one more huge money trap most people don't even see. It's called lifestyle creep. Every time you get a salary hike, a bonus, or start earning a little more, you start spending a little more too. New phone, fancy dinners, upgraded subscriptions. Before you even realize it, all your extra income is gone. Again. It feels like you're earning more, but you're still stuck. That's where frugal living comes in. And no, it's not about being cheap or living like a miser. Frugal living is simply about spending smart on things that truly bring you happiness, while cutting out wasteful stuff you won't even miss. In fact, I just made a full video breaking it all down. Frugal living in India, Flater, 10 practical tips that actually save money. If you really want to supercharge your savings, build real wealth, and still enjoy your life, click here to watch it now. And remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about building simple habits that grow over time. Small steps turn into big wins. By watching this video, you've already taken your first step. So if this helped you even a little, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and make sure you subscribe, because I've got more simple, real-life money tricks coming your way every single week. All right, go watch that frugal living video. Your future self will seriously thank you for it.